Yeah, please tell me your name.
Yeah, I'm Siddesh. I'm a final year bachelor in Aerospace and I'm from Mumbai.
Okay.
I joined IIT Madras because I was quite interested in propulsion, specifically rocket propulsion, and the professors here, they are quite one of the best in the world in terms of solid propellants and also now in terms of ramjets and artillery shells. For example, Professor Chakravarti, who is the CEO and CEO and founder of the Indian AI, Agnikul Cosmos, Twitter, Apple, and multiple companies like this. Professor B. Ramakrishna, who has multiple patents. So recently, India developed world's first ramjet-based artillery shell. B. Ramakrishna was the guy who developed this thing for the Indian Army. These were some professors who attracted me to work over here, and generally, if we compare IIT Bombay, IIT Madras Aerospace itself is a quite young department, but IIT Bombay Aerospace is even younger than here because apparently some of the professors over there were, for example, Nagendra, he was a student of P. Ramakrishna with whom I am working. Even professors in other aerospace department like Rajiv Kumari, he is a professor at IIT Madras, he is also a PhD student at P. Ramakrishna. So the legacy carry forward, that's why I am here.
Oh, okay.
I also made the best out of it. Currently, I am one of the chief engineer in an Austrian rocket company. I have shares in that. I am one of the chief engineer at an Estonian rocket company.
Wow.
Where also I have a lot of shares in the company. And I am currently having one more startup at Research Park at IIT Madras again with Professor Chakravarti. I work for Germany at Technical University of Munich under Professor Manfred. She is one of the best in the world for the modeling of liquid rocket propulsion system. And I went second time to Germany, worked for Professor Thomas Klappke. He is currently one of the best in the world for energetic materials. I think he's the best in the world currently for energetic materials.
Okay.
These are my experiences and few conferences in Italy, went to US for launching rocket. I developed Asia's largest student-built hybrid rocket engine, and also developed IIT Madras and IIT Madras first micro turbojet engine at NCCIT. So quite enthusiastic in the domain, I believe doing well also.
Oh, great. So, what about placements?
I did sit for intern as well as placement, but I think I'm a good engineer, so I interned at ISRO. That is like fine. I interned in Germany 2 times at company as startup as well as at the university as a guest scientist also, and then I didn't sit for placement because I didn't sit for placement as well because there are opportunities in India for the domain in which I am working, but the pay scale is quite less. It's like maybe some 15 to 25 lakh rupees per annum, and I have to work for like 16 hours a day, 6 days a week, sometimes 7 days. Internationally, I am getting quite a lot of money and a lot of assets in terms of shares as well, and I don't need to work like a labor. I can work according to my needs. And yeah, that is the reason I didn't sit for placement as well as intern. But I got placed, and also in the upcoming week I am having a job interview with a German rocket company named Aerospace, and they are quite interested in my profile. It's just like for the interim period. Otherwise, I'll be going to Austria in a while for the shareholder stuff, and then I'll go to Saudi because the Austrian company we are setting up in Saudi Arabia. So quite occupied with a lot of stuffs in life. But I personally don't believe in placement and in aerospace domain in India because that is like too much of work, not good work culture, and not great opportunities as well. And there are no chances to work on some big things. Funding issues, a lot of things. So I prefer international exposure and working internationally. That is quite good.
Okay, you want to settle in international domains.
Yeah, because it's like I want to become the best in the world. So whatever it takes.
Okay.
So wherever I get the best opportunity to work for, wherever I get the most difficult problem statement to solve for, I go for that. And I've actually solved. So currently the Austrian company that we are building a fully reusable rocket. That is a heavyweight rocket. That is exactly same as the Starship configuration of the Elon Musk. Basically, it's like currently monopoly in the international market, but with us it will be a duopoly. So not for India but Saudi. But the good thing is Indians don't have access. Indians don't have access to getting job in the US market. So and there are because of ITR regulations in the domain of arms and acts. So what we are doing is in India we'll be hiring from IIT Bombay, IIT Madras, and then in UK Imperial College, and then Technical University of Waterloo. Such from the US also we'll be hiring you. So in this way we'll be creating good opportunities with high salary competitive salary is based in Saudi for the Indians as well. So
Oh.
that is the motivation to start with something like this. But it's quite difficult initially. But that's what we work for. Like, I mean, I personally work for like 19 to 21 hours a day. So sleep for barely 2-3 hours every day. So
Oh my God.
quite difficult, but it's enjoying.
Okay. I wish you all the best.
Thank you.
I want to see you as a world best scientist.
I mean, yeah, I would say it's not just me, but the professors with whom I work. I mean, the professors whom I choose to work with, they are like, I can say they are the legends in the world. And I am, when I'm interviewing with someone or I'm giving an interview, I just say that if you are having me, you are not just having me, but the legacy of those professors and the great scientists are getting carried forward.
Yeah.
That is one of the reasons people want me also.
The positive energy always will carry.
Yeah, and I'm in the first year only. There is no scope in aerospace in India much. So people are like, do coding and all, go to non-code. But I was like, I cannot do it the lifetime. I get bored at a particular point of time. So that is why I choose my domain. It's rocket science, rocket propulsion, and it's interesting. I don't get bored at any point of time doing this work. So I can work like 18 hours a day, 20 hours a day. Even when we were building the Asia's largest student-built private rocket engine in the Center for Innovation, I was the lead for that. And I remember we used to like work for continuous 48 hours and more actually. Like continuous 3 days, no sleep, nothing, just samosa and all those things used to come in. C5 used to have whenever hungry, and then again assemble, and then because it was quite strict with the deadline. But we developed it. IIT Madras posted it on LinkedIn. It came in the news everywhere, and I'm quite happy about it.
Super, super. Great work, yeah.